Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, April 9th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Arundel County. Yep, screwed up royally yesterday. When I recorded the DNB, I mistakenly said it was April 7th, so I cut out the 7th and put in the 8th. And when I was doing that, I had muted the other aspects of the DNB, so it came with plenty of gaps and silence and some overplays. Anyhow, hopefully I had that fixed just after 8 a.m., and I do apologize about that. The average woman's uterus expands up to 500 times its normal size during pregnancy. And that's your OMG fact for the day. All right, let's get to the news, shall we? A new redevelopment bill aimed at revitalizing deteriorating properties in Anne Arundel County has passed narrowly in the county council, despite controversy and division. Bill 2-25, introduced by County Executive Stuart Pittman, intends to streamline approval processes and loosen land use restrictions to encourage redevelopment of underutilized commercial spaces and expand housing opportunities. The measure, approved along party lines with Democrats in favor and Republicans opposed, underwent 17 amendments during deliberations. While Pittman and supporters view it as a step toward affordable housing and environmental conservation, critics argue that certain amendments unfairly exclude affluent majority white communities from redevelopment zones. The Anne Arundel County, NAACP, and other advocacy groups have withdrawn their support over what they view as discriminatory provisions. The bill does include mechanisms to monitor redevelopment progress and takes effect on July 1st. My take, while they are targeting deteriorating properties, there is no guarantee that the housing will be affordable when it does come. Just look at that Riva Road corridor with more than 1,000 new rental units and another 200 age-restricted ones on the way, all starting at about $2,600 a month for a studio. The U.S. Naval Academy has appointed Captain Gilbert E. Clark, Jr. as its next Commandant of Midshipmen, and that's sort of the Dean of Students in most colleges and universities. He succeeds Captain Walter H. Allman III. Clark is a 98 graduate of the Academy, and he's going to oversee the military training and professional development of roughly 4,400 midshipmen starting in June. His appointment comes amid controversy following the removal of 381 books from the Academy's Nimitz Library in response to federal directives against diversity, equity, and inclusion. Removed titles do include works by Maya Angelou, Stacey Abrams, covering topics like race, gender identity, and the Holocaust. The books are now restricted from general access. The move has drawn criticism from public officials and community leaders, including Senator Chris Van Hollen, who labeled the policy as part of a broader threat to democratic values. Legal challenges are ongoing, with a federal judge's injunction against the executive orders currently stayed pending approval. This is going to be a very special night on April 16th, but musician Todd Rundgren is going to be bringing Burt Bacharach's timeless catalog to life with a live performance at Maryland Hall on the 16th. In what's described as an elegant and heartfelt tribute to one pop music's greatest composers, Rundgren, whose own musical legacy spans decades, is going to perform selections from Bacharach's songbook with a sense of reverence and flair. The show blends smooth arrangements with Rundgren's distinctive vocal style, treating the audience to classics like What the World Needs Now Is Love, Walk On By. The performance will be noted for its musical quality, but also for its emotional resonance, celebrating love, vulnerability, and the enduring power of melody. Tickets are available now at either ramsheadpresents.com or marylandhall.org. And if you want to look for a bonus pod with Todd, and oh, that sounds pretty catchy, bonus pod with Todd, I'll have one up in the next day or two. You want to mark your calendars for the return of Taste of Spring. That's coming up on April 27th on West Street in Annapolis. This annual event is going to feature a variety of food, live music, and entertainment, celebrating the flavors and culture of the season. Local vendors and restaurants will showcase their best dishes, and attendees can enjoy an afternoon of fun in one of the city's most vibrant areas. More details on participating restaurants and performers will be announced shortly. This Saturday, I sit down with Dr. Megan, a local vet, and her new practice, Annapolis Area Mobile Vet. I edited that yesterday, and I gotta tell you, the sound is pretty off. We recorded at Bean Rush, and it was exceptionally busy and exceptionally noisy, so I did what I could. Just be forewarned, but you do want to give that a listen, and that does drop on Saturday. And by now, you do know the drill. Please let your friends, neighbors, and colleagues all know about our daily news recap email. It is free. It comes to your inbox every night at 7 p.m., and it'll keep you up to speed on all of the top local news stories. And it's paywall free. And here is a link right here in the show notes for you. Okay, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you. We also want to thank our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and the Bay Bridge and Annapolis Spring Sailboat Shows, as well as Macmedics up in Severna Park. And speaking of that Bay Bridge Boat Show this weekend, do you want a pair of tickets? Let me know. I have some to give. So now you just need to hang tight. We have your Eye on Annapolis local weather coming up, and Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with Annapolis After Dark. All of that's coming up in just a bit, so stick around. Now, I'm off to the dentist, and I can't say enough good things about Morabito Family Dentistry in West Annapolis.
This April, the Chesapeake Bay Area is the ultimate destination for boating enthusiasts. Join us for two spectacular events that kick off the 2025 boating season. First up is the Bay Bridge Boat Show at Safe Harbor Narrows Point, back with an all-new location, April 11th through the 13th in Graysonville, Maryland. Explore an impressive array of powerboats, from fishing vessels and trawlers to pontoon boats and luxury cruisers. Enjoy on-site parking, delectable food and beer stations, and live entertainment, all set against the stunning backdrop of the Chesapeake Bay. Then from April 25th through the 27th, head to historic downtown Annapolis for the Annapolis Spring Sailboat Show. Discover new and brokered sailboats, including catamarans, monohulls, family cruisers, day sailors, and inflatables. Meet with boating clubs and charter companies, shop for the latest gear and equipment, and celebrate the new season with fellow sailors and marine pros. With live entertainment, seminars, and a festive tasting tent, there's something for everyone. These are can't-miss events, and you can skip the line by getting your tickets right now online. You can get them at AnnapolisBoatShows.com. That's AnnapolisBoatShows.com. We'll see you on the docks. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning, Anne Arundel County. Here's the weather for the next couple days. Today, you want to bundle up. There is a freeze warning in effect till 9 a.m. with temperatures dipping into the upper 20s and lower 30s. Protect those plants and pets. As the day unfolds, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high near 50. Winds will be light and variable, becoming southwest around 6 miles per hour in the afternoon. Tonight, clouds do increase with a slight chance of showers after 2 a.m. and a low of about 33. Tomorrow, a mix of clouds and sun with a high near 55. South winds will pick up, ranging from 6 to 13 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 21. Thursday night brings more showers close to or after midnight with a low of around 45. Friday, keep that umbrella handy. It looks like it's going to be a washout. Showers are likely throughout the day with a high near 50 and a 90% chance of rain. Friday night continues the trend with showers likely and a low of around 45. As we look forward into the weekend, Saturday does bring a 60% chance of showers. However, they're mainly before 6 a.m. with a high near 50 degrees. Sunday offers a bit of a reprieve with mostly cloudy skies and a high near 60. And for those already dreaming of warmer days, it don't look like it's happening for a while. Remember, weather can be as unpredictable as a cat on a hot tin roof, so stay tuned for updates. And don't put your cat on a hot tin roof. That's just kind of stupid. Stay dry and have a great day.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, April 9th through Sunday, April 13th. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also all three websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook post on all three websites with changes and cancellations, so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com. Live music for today, Wednesday. Start with Happy Hour with Nate Finn up at Brian Baru in Severna Park with the happy hour that will last as long as he plays. Or with Classical Happy Hour at 49 West with Paula Switterlish, Katie McCarthy, and Pamela Godfrey, playing all your classical music. Also tonight, Fred and Wilma, which is Joey Fitz and Elizabeth from Red Buddy and the Ruckus. They'll be at Ram's Head Tavern on West Street. Michelle from Mac Heat and Tom Lindsay will be at the Songbird Showcase tonight at 49 West. Just next door, Mike here will be at Stan and Joe's on West Street. Lee Allen will be at Gina's Cantina in Millersville. Rich Mascari will be at Galliano's up in Wall Chapel and Gambrels. And just down the road, Blues and Beyond, Chesapeake, live with their open jam night sessions hosted by Blues in a Blender. Thursday, Doug Segree will be at O'Loughlin's in Arnold. Wendell Live will be singing the tribute to Sinatra at Galliano's in Wauchapel up in Gambrels. And up in Medina, Anton, the Human Jukebox, will be at Primo Pasta in Pasadena. Under my other things to do listed at the bottom of each day, Thursday, Krabby Trivia at Chesapeake in Crofton. And Bob Quinlan will be hosting open mic night at Copper Creek in Severna Park, which used to be Shooters. Weekend music start with Happy Hour with Dana B at Blackwall Hitch. Food Truck Fridays are back at the Farmers Market on Harry S. Truman Parkway, and music this Friday by the Low Keys. Also Friday night, Adam Forbes from Sidewalk Soul will be solo at Annapolis Market House. Brant Austin Dunn will be at the Lodge in Annapolis. Jeff Mueller and Friends present Zambezi with Leslie Weber, Lakin Ducker from Naptown Brass Band, and many others, including a special guest Bernsey at 49 West. Aiden and Brian Ewald will be at Brian Baru in Severna Park Friday night. Sophie from Heartwood will be live at Chesapeake Brewery in Crofton. Pretty Big Deal will be at Mother's in Arnold. And end the night with DJ Brandon at O'Brien's. Pete Best of Peterbilt will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. Mojo Collective will have their first gig at Malloy's in Crofton. And up in Medina, Lost and Found Trio Band will be at Mike's Crab House North in Pasadena. Over on the shore Friday night, Ginger and the Other Dave will be at Ram's Head Shore House. Saturday, start with music and brunch with Ben at Cooper's Tavern in Edgewater, or with Heartwood at Wildberry Farms and Market in Crownsville. Music is back in Market Space on the weekends, and Saturday, Stan Grimm will be playing outside of Federal House. Anna Burgess will be at Gina's Cantina in Millersville. Joey Fitz will be playing at Homestead Garden Saturday afternoon in Davidsonville. If you miss Ben Heemstraw for brunch, catch him again on Saturday night at Reynolds Tavern. All You Need Band with Nate Finn will be rocking the downstairs at Middleton Tavern. The Tommy McGee Band will be at Severna Park Tap House Friday night. Lauren and Rusty Duo will be at Brian Baru just down the road. The Highland Brothers will be at Pirates Cove down in Galesville. Up in Medina, Moose Jaw Bluegrass will be at the Office in Pasadena. Over on the shore, Dana B is back for his Saturday night residency at Frick's Fire Grill on Kent Island. Here's a big one. Secondhand News, which is the music of Fleetwood Mac, will be at Cult Classic. This group is packed with musicians we love like Brian Ewald and Meg Murray. Mixed Business will be at Santa Joe's on West Street Saturday night. And end the night DTA with DJ Manila at Federal House. Sunday Fun Day. Start with brunch with Mixed Business Duo at Mother's in Arnold. Bill Riley will be hosting a blues jam at the Back to Rock Music School in Severna Park on Sunday afternoon. Doug Segree will be down at Pirates Cove in Galesville. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
Did you know that every day 6 children arrive at Luminous Health Anne Arundel Medical Center's emergency department seeking mental health care? That's over 2,000 young lives each year in need of critical support. It's time to make a difference. Join us for the Denim and Diamonds Bash on Saturday, April 26, 2025. Enjoy an unforgettable evening with a come-as-you-are dress code with live music, gourmet food trucks, and exclusive experiences, all while supporting pediatric mental health services in our community. Can't attend? You can still help. Become a sponsor or make a donation to provide vital resources for children in need. Visit aamcdenimanddiamonds.org to learn more and take action today. Together we can shine a light on pediatric mental health. Again, that's aamcdenimanddiamonds.org. We'll catch you on the dance floor.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.